What it do? What it do? I'm your man's OG, the Quiet Assassin, also known as the Quiet Assassin. Today we got a video. This is Tonya TKO. I know some of you are familiar with her, some are not. She's very disrespectful. I feel like she's a very disrespectful woman towards men, right? Um, she just did a video concerning Kevin Samuels. You know, Uncle Kevin Samuels, may his soul rest in peace. She was talking very bad about him. She was doing a lot of disrespectful things in this video. I don't appreciate it, So I had to do a video on her, But without further ado, let's get started with the video.
Woman over 27, it's time to sell. If you're a woman over 30, it's time to mark this shit on 50% off. If you're over 35, it's time to put that shit on clearance. If you're at 40, it's time to put that shit at the outlet. If you're at 50, Salvation Army.
I'm glad the screen came up on 50 for Kevin Samuels on his face. Who got the last laugh, Kevin? Who got the last laugh? He's talking about a woman's...
Here we go already. She's saying who got the last laugh. Like, am I missing something, or everybody passes away, or everybody die? Everybody gotta die, right? This is nothing new, or you know what I'm saying. This is gonna happen to you too. You're gonna die too, for whatever reason. But you're gonna kick the bucket too, right? It's all promised to us, right? So as far as you saying what you're saying and disrespecting this man, it's uncalled for, right? And you need to,
bitch, shut the fuck up.
For real. Like, I don't get it, But let's keep going on.
Worth decreasing. Rewind that if you need to hear it. It's disgusting and misogynistic enough. Something about when you're 30, 50% off, you outlet store, this, that, and the other, over 50, Salvation Army. He never got a chance to put himself in the Salvation Army because he's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Now, do y'all hear that? This is what I was talking about. It's just blatantly disrespectful, right? She got sound bites with the cheering that this man is dead. Who does that? Right? Who does that? You got to be a real low person to stoop down that low when somebody go in the grave to talk about them dying. What type of person are you? I don't understand why anybody would even listen to you. Right? It's just, wow, you got to watch when you're doing that stuff too, a lot of people don't be buying that shit. As far as talking about their dead family members, because something can happen to you too, right? But let's get back to the video.
That's inappropriate. He died in the arms of a plus-size prostitute with a big fupa under her belt. 57-year-old kitten heels was having chest pains, collapsed atop the girl. The girl didn't know what to do. She ran to the front desk, got the defibrillator, called 911. When they came, she said she had met him the night before. This the girl they saw. Look, punch your belly. Listen. Remember he was talking about size 2s? Look. This is the girl right there. This is what I'm saying. See, all this cake right here. Zoom in the screen. Not only was there ass for days, but there was stomach for weeks. She has the fupa, and I'm not fat shaming because you all know me. I got my fupa too. I got my fupa.
And this is one of the reasons why I feel like, she's always attacking, Uncle Kevin, because she's out of shape. She would be one of the candidates that's on Kevin Samuels' show, and she'd probably be, putting herself up there as an 8 or a 7. Well, no, you couldn't do the 7, but trying to put herself up there as being an 8, or probably even a 9, right? But Uncle Kevin, he gave it to us real. He gave it to the women real, even the men. He didn't just get on the women. He got on the men too, which we both needed it, right? It's called constructive criticism. We all need it at times, right? This man, like, he helped the community, our community. You know what I'm saying? As far as relationships and marriage, he was a help. And, I loved him because, the way he put these women in their place, like, this is what y'all need. A woman's supposed to be submitting to a man anyway. Right? But let's get back to this.
Right, but I'm not the one over there telling you all to go for skinny minis while I'm getting drowned, while I'm at the bakery, throwing my face under cakes. Listen, people tried to pretend as if it was another girl, but that wasn't her. I showed you the video. Just search through. I showed you her entire thing. The one with the big belly and the fupa, she was the one who posted the 911 call on her Instagram page.
He's turning blue. I cannot wait any longer.
The other one was like, I don't know why people keep saying I know this man. I did not know him.
And so I talked to her, and she told me that what DJ Academics is saying is not true. That whoever she talked to was not her. Okay.
So we know who he died with. He died with a plus-size prostitute, estranged from his child since he abandoned her when she was 9.
Now she need a receipt for that. She need to bring some proof out for that. That lady was a prostitute. Where is her proof? No proof at all. She just rambling off at the mouth right about now.
This is what appears to be an old mugshot of Kevin Samuels. A child support order that the warrant that was apparently filed for the motion against him back in 2007. I looked it up, and it's still current of January of this year. It has not been rectified.
And no person who really truly cared about him, a bunch of incels online who used him for schadenfreude, and a woman was there with him who didn't even know the number to his house, or sorry, his apartment.
Is this a house or an apartment? Oh my God, I don't fucking know. It's Kevin Samuels' apartment. You don't know if it's a house or apartment? Oh, it's an apartment. Okay, what's the apartment number? I know. I just need to give him CPR. Just please, just ask for it. You need an ambulance? Yes. Okay.
She didn't know the number to the apartment to even tell the ambulance. This is who this 50-year-old man was with.
My bad, 57, nearly 60 years old.
He was with a person who didn't know him, didn't know his information, didn't even know the address to give when worse came to worse. And he was out here giving his advice, and then he had the nerve. This is what I'm saying. She's a plus-size prostitute. While he's telling you one thing, remember.
Now, see me, I'm the person. I don't look at what somebody's doing when they're giving a message. When they're teaching or informing. Um, you don't look at the person and what they're doing. You know, you get the message. I can't say he was right, you know, on everything he was talking about. You know, I chew the meat and spit the bones out. Right? That's with everything. You know, I mean, if he was doing what he was doing, that's him. I don't operate like that. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people that listen to him didn't operate like that either. Right? And then let's take a look at Tonya TKO. Right? She has blonde hair. It's short, you know, which I don't have nothing against women with short hair, you know, but you have blonde hair. That's not your natural color, right? So you have to be dealing with something, you know, within yourself as far as on how you look, right? So you need to take a step back and really look at yourself, you know, because you ain't all that, right?
He was over there telling you women over 35 are throwaways. Meanwhile, he has video footage from from before he got famous, talking about how he loves him a good 40-year-old woman.
40-year-old woman, I would take her over a smoking 25-year-old any day. You give me a 40-year-old woman. There's something to be said about a woman who's feminine, got her stuff together, and not still out here in that young stuff.
This is part of the evolution of Kevin Samuels, and I want you to pay attention and look at what it is that you see. Because I had a starter apartment like this when I lived in Atlanta, fresh out of college. Take a look at the walls, the dingy discoloration. Take a look at the door. You see how the door is not flush with the ground? That's because there's no saddle threshold under there. Look, there are no floorboards around, creating the aesthetic of money, right?
So now she's looking at his apartment. And she just turned into a construction worker. Just like that. A carpenter. Just like that. And she just gathered all this information to say that he didn't have no money, or that I don't get. Or I'm wondering where she's going with that. You know, like it makes some kind of difference or something. You know, for her even mentioning that. You know, what was the point, right? Again, this man is gone. You know what I'm saying? May his soul rest in peace again. But he's not here on the earth with us no more. And she's going and editing his videos, and wow, what type of person are we dealing with here? Right? Let's get back to it.
Take a look at how he's crunched inside the corner, because I also had an apartment when I lived in Harlem. It was it was a closet, and I had to be crunched up in a small area like that as well. Take a look to the left of his hand where that tie or whatever is draped. That is a doorknob. His desk is up against a wall or a closet or some sort of opening with a doorknob. This is not money, but he's sitting here in this three-piece suit. It's a nice suit. I don't know about the fit because he's sitting down. You see the microphone and all of the equipment is still in its earlier stages. I just want you to pay attention.
This woman has to be jealous of Kevin Samuels. She has to be. Right? Because why is she worried about, you know, him wearing a suit, you know, him being next to a closet door or crammed up, or, you know, it's like, what is all this about? You have to be jealous. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Samuels had a lot of, you know, followers, a lot of views, in the millions, right? But what do you have? You know, and I'm gonna do my research on. I'm gonna do a. I think I'm gonna do a follow up video on her and see what she's about, right? And you know, I just know a little bit of it because I seen her on Facebook a couple of times, probably about a couple of years back. You know, I would you know, peek in and watch a video, and it seemed like she was always either bashing Kevin Samuels or bashing men. And I'm like, who is this lady? You know, like, you know, get on, you know. But yeah, she a hater, a big hater, right? Let's finish with the video.
Because this was the message that he was giving before he started making money. What was it that made him start making money? Pay attention. Oh, and before I forget, the carpet. That in and of itself says enough. I mean, there's no hardwood floors. Listen, dust mites. This isn't luxury.
This lady is petty as hell. Why is she concerned about him living in luxury? I don't get it. Somebody help me here if you can. You know, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Pull up on the old guy, right? I need y'all to pull up on me.
Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up. Pull up on me. Pull up on me.
Pull up on y'all, boy. Give me a comment on what y'all think. You know, what's your opinion about her? You know, addressing his apartment and you know him not living luxury, or you know, it's just like I don't get it, right?
And a lot of times, guys don't want to hear that truth. We just don't. You know, if I come on here talking about, you know, female nature, such and so forth, and if I would start bashing women or talking noise, oh man, the likes and everything would go through the roof.
So he was very well aware of what it is that he was doing. And just take a look at him, huddled inside his car from his daytime job, making a video hurriedly, skinny as all get out. Because remember, at this point in 2017, he was more than 10 years behind in arrears on his child support. Remember, he had tried to get his child support lowered because...
And then she want to go into him paying child support. Who does this? You trying to make a name for yourself off of Uncle Kevin. Like, and I know she probably, you know, got more followers, you know, the Kevin Samuel haters or whatnot, you know, they're going to join her bandwagon. So she know what she doing. She know what she doing, right? But let's finish hearing what she got to say. I mean, man, this is crazy.
He was working at Office Depot, not making enough money before he switched over to trying to hawk and sell perfumes and try to give perfume reviews on YouTube. Listen.
Welcome to the channel where fashion meets fragrance. My name is Kevin Samuels. In today's video, we have a doozy.
By this time, he was trying anything to see what would work.
This one is spectacular. Like these kind of videos? Cool. Go ahead and subscribe.
And she do the same thing. She try to bring anything to, you know, try to get her views or get her followers or whatnot. You're doing the same thing. I don't get it. She can, but he can't. Basically, another way, you know, a delusional woman would think.
To my channel.
Listen to the humility. You can tell that he's new.
Show your boy some love.
Remember, he would buy the bottles, do the review, and then he kept returning the bottles until the store turned on him.
Please don't.
I'm recording myself. I'm recording myself.
He did this with sunglasses. He did this with candles that he would burn and use, but mainly it was with male perfumes.
Store, but literally he buys stuff and returns it the same day or the next day.
What?
Every fucking day. It's ridiculous. It's so annoying. And we're trying to like find a way to ban him from buying stuff in our store. So I was like, what the fuck? Who is it? I'm like, is it Kevin Samuels? They're like, yeah. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this thing. I can't believe he's actually getting to the employees. All the employees hate him there and know him there.
The staff at Bloomingdale's Atlanta were trying to figure out a way to ban Kevin Samuels from their store because he was harassing them and begging for free cologne and then buying stuff and returning it the same day.
And see, we got, bandwagon, jumpers that's jumping on the bandwagon, right? I don't know who this guy is, but we focusing on Tonya TKO. For those who don't know her, just look her up. She's on Facebook. I think she's on YouTube and other platforms, right? But yeah, just look her up. Get some information. You might want to, respond to this video, because when I seen it, I'm just like, what? Like, what type of person are you? What type of person? You know what? You want us to be, basically you want men to be simps. Right? This is what you want. If you're not simping, you
simp ass nigga.
If you ain't simping on women or whatnot, then she got something to say about it. Basically, she don't have a man. I never ever seen her talk good about a man. So it's like, what are you here? What are you here for? To bash men? A lot of these women need this. They need it. To help them secure a man or, secure a marriage, right? No, but you would rather have them, not have a man, for them to be alone, for them to buy a dog and die alone, misery love company. Basically. Back to the video.
Keep in mind, the Hermes store in Atlanta, they said that Kevin Samuels was outside panhandling, bothering their customers.
She wants to call security, so I stuck her foot in the mouth. She wants to call security.
Kevin Samuels didn't say anything until he found something that stuck. And he gave bad advice that he himself didn't even take, and he set men up to be the ones to die alone.
To post this man's clip inside of a video about women's ages when black men are not living like that. Women help men live longer. Other than that, they're dropping like flies, especially black men. So that was the part that was really stupefying to me.
Wow. Black men, we're at the top of the totem pole as far as, us dying at a young age. But it's more to it than us not being with a woman. It's our health. It's the food that we eat. Right? The drugs that, we use. The cigarettes that we smoke. The cigars, whatever. All of that is accountability of why black men die young. And I'm not gonna get all off into it like that, but the system has a lot to do with it that we're under. Because if you go to Africa, they're not dying like that. The so-called black men, they're not dying like that in Africa. They're more healthier over there, more lean. So it don't have nothing. It really don't have nothing to do with, the black man having a woman to help him live longer. It's more to it than that. But she probably ain't never been nowhere to know, that, it's something about the system that we're in, right? But we just got a couple of minutes here. I mean, a couple of seconds, I think, for this video to end, and I'll be back again.
About this.
Be a part of the live show with thousands of other viewers. Go to Tonya.
So that was it. I guess it was like, yeah, I said a couple of seconds. But wow. You know, it's messed up how, you know, this lady can speak on this man like this. Him being, you know, him being dead. Like, you know, what more do you want from him? He can't come back and say, oh, I'll take everything back. So why bash this man and he's not here? But the type of woman that she is, what type of woman are we dealing with? I mean, y'all might want to do y'all homework on this lady. You know, I already did mine. I feel like she's an asshole. You know, she needs to shut her damn mouth. You know, like yesterday. I mean, I just don't. I don't know what else to say about it, but yeah, this is not good. You know, but I hope y'all enjoyed the video. It's your man, the Quiet Assassin, OG. And until the next video, peace.